Ukraine at the moment, and if you have any thoughts about it at all.
Well, thank you for calling me that. I can't really call myself a human rights activist because I'm not as politically involved as a lot of people who work all the time. I think of myself as a concerned citizen. I have a humanist view of the world, and I'm always concerned. And I'm grateful for people who really put their whole life on the line for activism. I'm sure I feel exactly, well, much like anyone else. First, I'm always heartbroken and angry to see conflicts, border conflicts, and people, whether it's at the Gaza Strip or no matter where it is in the world, to see in our present time, in our present culture, in the 21st century, we still have aggressors, we still have people trying to dispute land and take away land or dominate areas basically for greed. Because why does anyone want someone else's land? Because there's riches, there's oil, power, something they want. And be in the middle of this, all these innocent people were killed in the Malaysian tragedy, in the airline tragedy. And families, one family lost everyone, 6 family members. There were 3 infants aboard. There were 50 AIDS activists aboard. And it's just heartbreaking. And these people did nothing. You know, they're completely innocent, blown out of the sky, perhaps by accident, perhaps by someone just moving too fast. You know, can't even say for sure that they did it on purpose, but they did it. Whoever did it did do it. And this is a metaphor for our world, that because people can't get along and get so self-involved in their own little wars, that the innocent rain down upon them. These innocent people just were blown out of the sky. And it's always the result of all of these wars is that the innocent suffer. So, you know, I feel just perhaps like all of you feel. You know, I'm watching it very carefully, and, you know, we speak of it in all our concerts, pray for the families, but it's very frustrating to look and see what's happening in the Gaza Strip, what's happening at so many places in the world. But at the same time, we all have to do our work, be, by example, good people, do the best we can. We can't solve everything, but we can be aware and speak out in the best way we can, and also conduct our lives the best that we can.
What about tomorrow's set list? How do you usually put together a set list between your albums, originals, covers, stuff like that?
We have a different set list every night. We put our set list backstage. Sometimes we try to get a feel of the city, what the people might like. Sometimes if there's people outside online, I'll ask them what they want to hear. You can tell me what you want to hear. We do our concerts for the people, and we're interested in doing songs that they really want to hear. It's our first time in Estonia, so most likely we'll do songs that are maybe more familiar, or that we really feel that people would like to hear for our first visit. And but we always put we always do our set list before we go on, and that way each night is fresh.